Hey guys, Isabella here and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are picking back up from a video that was uploaded yesterday talking about how I snuck into a WFABB Zoom call. Now this Zoom call is a literal nightmare to say the least, and it was honestly excessively long too. I was able to sneak into this. I just divided it into two parts that was a little bit more convenient for you guys to watch. So if you'd like, you can easily go click in the description below or click on the link over here to go catch up and check on the first part of this and then come back here. Previously, we were talking about just in general some of their previous stories and a lot of stuff in regards to just what the purpose of being on this call is for. But now I think we're going to be diving into some of the information about IGENIUS that you want to talk about. We are on minute 27. We still have a good around 25 minutes left. So let's hop into this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, and let's get to watching. We did actually previously leave off from when they were talking about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is the new thing that you need to be hopping onto, and so now she's going to be showing us some screenshots. Again, I do want to let you guys know as well. The recording that I made, I fucked up. Like I literally tried to click on recording it and I forgot that Zoom calls will ask and let you know that you are being recorded by the host, and I didn't click got it. So that's why there's this lovely notification in the middle of the screen recording. However, the information is still relevant. So let's go.
Screen with you, and I want you guys to take a look at this. Thumbs up if you guys can see my screen.
Will there be a Q&A at the end?
Yes.
Two updates. One, they turned off the chats because someone called out their bullshit, and they turned it off because, again, they like to gatekeep information. Two, we were previously talking about how they are discussing personal bank accounts and how you are quote unquote losing money if you keep money in the bank. So let's listen to what they have to say.
Give me a second. Okay, perfect. So now when it comes to, keeping your money in the bank, guys, like the bank, it doesn't matter if you have $0 to $1,000. It doesn't matter if you have $1 million in the bank. You are literally making 0.010% interest, okay, on your money just by holding it in there, right? And everybody knows you'll never get rich off of just saving your money. Like, it's great to be able to have a savings account. I'm not saying that this isn't a good idea, but it's not a way to generate money. There are different ways to generate money for you, right? Now, another thing that I want to mention to you guys is that the inflation rate is huge, okay? So the inflation rate went up by 6.2%. Okay, in the US. And I'm going to show you guys this because this is crazy. And I don't know if you guys know what this means, but US inflation rate, 6%. We're actually at 7% now. Okay, so what that means, guys, is that if you haven't gotten a 7% raise, a 6.2 or 7% raise, okay, and you're actually losing money, you actually got a paycheck, right? You actually got a pay cut if you have not gotten a raise at 7%. Okay, these are not necessarily topics that they talk about in school, right? You aren't taught this on a daily. You aren't constantly, presented with this information unless you're educating yourselves on financial literacy, right? Which is a topic that we actually train on in this platform.
So I completely agree with her in regards to this topic. For example, we are not taught financial literacy, and I feel like that is such a shitty thing that has happened. But in regards to school systems, for example, a lot of things I was not taught in regards to money. I feel like the only thing that I was taught was like by my parents in regards to like maybe budgeting, but everything else I've learned was from my own personal experience, Google and YouTube. That's mainly it.
It's very unfortunate that topics like taxes, financial literacy, how to manage and save your money, that they aren't taught in school, that they aren't the main thing talked about, because they are the main topics and the main things in life. As you go along, you need to learn how to do your taxes. You need to learn how to manage and save your money, but we're not taught that, right? You need to have that be resourceful in learning that. And that's what's going to help you build a wealthful and successful lifestyle, right? So at the end of the day, guys, like the bank is a business. The bank is not your friend, okay? Because one thing that the banks do is that they actually take your money that you're sitting in your savings account or sitting in your checking account, the money that you're not using, and they go ahead and they trade it in the markets, okay? They constantly trade your money, and you don't make a profit of it. They leave you with 0.00001%. Okay. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but when you go to take out a lump sum of money too at the bank, you usually either have to call ahead. You can't just go to the bank and take out $60,000. Why? Because your money's not there. Your money's not actually there. You may see that number on your app in your bank, but that money is taken out of your account and traded so that the banks make more money off of your money. Right? So in order to start really learning how the banks do that, we need to learn it ourselves. We need to start doing what other rich institutions and what other rich people are doing. And this is why we're using this financial fitness platform to help us get ahead and start actually building wealth for ourselves. All right. So I'm going to pass it back off to Alicia, and she's going to tell you guys a little bit more about the services that we have to provide and how we can help you out with that.
Thank you, Daniela. I absolutely love you. Every time she gets on, I'm just like, oh, I just love this girl so much. I'm so happy that our paths cross. I'm a person that believes in like, yeah, babe, I believe in the universe. I believe that everything happens for a reason, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And there's a huge reason why this girl was put into my life and all of us here, okay? She's a visionary, okay? Like, love you, babe. Yes, so let's get into products, guys, okay? Because we have over 15 different products that you have the access to with this platform, okay? So we have our university and education. We have a full platform of educational videos in all three major financial markets: Forex, crypto, stocks, okay? So Forex is the buying and selling of currencies, okay? So the exchange of currencies, US dollar to Canadian, the British pound to the Japanese yen, blah, 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 right? So it's the exchange of currencies, right? Banks in the last 100 years have been making money on currency exchange like crazy, okay? Your bank takes your money, like Daniela was saying, right? And like they buy and sell it for other currencies and they make a profit and you get pretty much nothing. You saw that, like a 0.001%. You can have $1 million in the bank and that's how much they're giving you. Like, make it make sense.
So I'm going to pause this because I don't think I mentioned this previously. I do agree that there's a lot of like savings accounts, for example, that are shitty. Do I think that there are some that could provide some form of return? Absolutely. There are some that are good. Are they going to be like your end all be all? No. Investing is where it's at. However, this shit is not it. This type of whatever they're referring to is not it. And see, it would be one thing if this is literally a video that did not require recruitment, was literally teaching people financial literacy, like, hey, this is what types of investments are. This is how you invest. This is how I did. This is what you can do. This is how it can be broken down so you understand it. Instead, she's promoting a multi-level marketing company where the main moneymaker in this company is recruiting individuals into it, not necessarily investments. And this is all, again, alleged. But from what we can see performance-wise with most MLMs, that is where the main moneymaker is at. And without the recruits, they would crumble and fall. This is not about investments. Do I think that this is their cover story? Absolutely. Just like with every other MLM, and they say, oh, well, shampoo. Like, we sell shampoo. We direct sale, like sales shampoo type shit. No, it's a bunch of bullshit. So this is what I think. It's just their cover story at this point.
$1 trillion a day. $1 trillion a day. Go through the Forex market alone, friends. $1 trillion a day. Okay? Crypto, a deregulated currency. Started with Bitcoin because people were fed up with the government. Okay? They're just fed up, right? And they see the decline of the dollar and they're like, not so much, not here for it anymore. Let's do something to fix this, okay? The more time goes along, the less our money is worth. Do you see what our Canadian dollar is to the US dollar right now? It's a joke, an absolute joke, right? Bitcoin is the world's chance to regulate wealth again, because at this point right now, the middle class is being wiped out. You're either rich or you're poor. That's
okay. So here's the thing. I'm going to be straight up honest with you here because I like to vocalize when I do this. I am not well versed in cryptocurrency. Am I sketched out by some of this shit? Yeah, absolutely. Do I fully trust in the concept of Bitcoin? Yeah, absolutely. Because I feel like a lot of this stuff is still like, again, it's an investment. Things can vary. And again, I am not well versed on this. If anyone who is wants to pipe up and let me know, please do. I'm trying to actively learn more and educate myself on this topic. I just am feeling a little bit off-put about this concept because this is also pushing an idea of putting all of your eggs in one basket, and I do not like that. Now, again, they're not going to label it as that because they're like, oh, we have different forms of investments, I still feel like you're going to have to put all of your money in this one thing and that's it, or they push a specific type. I don't trust this. Also, I in no way would recommend anyone to trust people giving financial advice that run a multi-level marketing company, because if a CEO wants to create a multi-level marketing company and be a creator of that and an owner of that, that is not a smart business decision. That is a greedy, manipulative business decision. And when you do that, I do not trust you with my money. I do not trust you with my health or well-being. I would never trust an individual that went that route business-wise because they're going to make you lose money. I'm just going to guarantee it from what we've witnessed with every other MLM for that matter. But again, I would also like to point out, you guys, that this concept of pushing IGENIUS still, like, again, she's spewing on all these facts, but where is the screen recording screenshotting or the like screen sharing showing the proof. There is no proof. This is just, and again, like how is anyone, even myself or any other viewer who's hopping on this call, supposed to trust that when all it is just somebody speaking? Sure, I can say that MLMs are a scam. How do I prove that though? I need to have examples, which I have this video right here. I have screenshots, which are getting put on throughout the video to prove my points. I have sources in my description. What the hell does this prove? I'm sorry, but this is very much just wordage and word vomit at this point, and talking about what millionaires do. Okay, what the fuck does that have to do with the people here? And again, there's no talk so far about the security of IGENIUS or how good it is. Sure, they talked about the BBB rating, which was A+, but even the BBB, the Better Business Bureau website, literally states that you shouldn't base a company's success and how good and reliable a company is on that rating. You need to base it on all the facts about the company. What can we say about IGENIUS? It is not a reliable company according to all the information that we were able to pull, in my opinion, from reading it.
What's going to happen soon, the way currency in the real world is working. So crypto is going to crush that, and it's going to regulate wealth again. It's going to make the average person good again with money, okay? So it's not regulated by the government, and anyone can acquire it, okay? Amazing. El Salvador just actually adopted crypto as a currency in their country, like wild. It's starting, friends, it's starting, okay? So we also have equities or the stock market, okay? So that's the buying and selling of companies' assets, right? So within all of these markets, we have education in beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels. So no matter where you are, you have the opportunity to come up with this. Why? Like, you get to actually pick experts' brains in real time, okay? It's amazing. Again, I don't know of any other platform that actually offers that. Okay, so again, that's in all three major financial markets, the crypto, the Forex, the stocks, okay? So you can see them trade in live time, and you can imitate, okay, these trades live. And like I said, ask questions, okay? Earn while you learn, right? It keeps people engaged too. The interactive way of it, it's like, it's amazing, right? So I'll pass it back off to Daniela so she can explain some more.
About is trade alerts, okay? Trade alerts are one of the best things that I love about this company, and it's super exciting. So for example, IGENIUS has actually hired 25 expert traders from all over the world with years and years of expertise. Like, these people literally trade and study the markets all day long, and they send you trade alerts directly to your phone, right? So the platforms and some of the things that we have to offer that Alicia just mentioned, what we're doing with that is we're leveraging experts, right? Like, you literally don't need to be smart to start this business. You just need to be coachable. You need to understand and be resourceful and use these experts and to your advantage, because it's something that comes with the platform, right? So what we do, we leverage experts, and when all you do is you receive like alerts, and you take those alerts and you input them into your trading platform. It's literally like legal plagiarism. Okay. So for example, the last quarter, we actually sent out 550 trade alerts. Okay. In the last quarter of 2021, and 83% of them were profitable. Okay. 83%. That's a huge ROI. All right. You've always got to remember that obviously past performance doesn't guarantee future gains, but that was our track history, which is amazing. Okay. Another thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and this is like my favorite product that we have. Okay. And I don't know about you, but like I said, the chat is off, but how many of you guys feel like you're a little late to the crypto party? How many of you guys feel like you missed the boat on the crypto party? How many of you guys feel like you're missing out on crypto, don't know where to start, don't know where to go, don't know what to do, don't know how to trade, how to get into the markets, etc. But, you know, and maybe you don't necessarily even want to learn it because you don't have the patience, you don't have the time, you don't have the desire to, but you don't want to miss out. Okay. So, you know, we get it. People are busy, people have kids, people work, people have a job, whatever. Right? We have something that's able for anyone who wants to supplement their portfolio. Okay. Now keep this in mind. Like, I am not a good trader, but I have something like this on my side. And that something is artificial intelligence.
Okay, so we're talking now about some of the fine print details about trading, and they have apparently that helps, trading that automatically does it for you. Apparently. Need to dive into that a little bit more. I'm going to say I do not trust that one bit. They have that opportunity though to have this so-called AI trading, and apparently it does a lot of things for you, and it helps just automatically trade through professional advice. And here's my thought process on this. This is one of the most expensive things that you can pay. That is a major risk to trust something like that. Why would you trust AI technology that's recommended by a fucking MLM that is going to require you to drop $1,000 probably for the first part of this, and then a couple hundred every month in order to have this trading? And that's, again, not including the money you may make and the money you need to put in investing. Because also, this is something that they're not like telling you. And I'm very bothered by this because I recently learned that certain platforms have bare minimums that you need to have in order to invest. Like, for example, it was actually very hard for me. I know I invested a very small amount into stocks, very small, okay? I'm talking like fucking $50, all right? That's not a lot. But I went and I gave it a go. But a lot of platforms I struggle with looking at because the majority of them had bare minimums of 500, thousands, even higher. So my question is, do they have bare minimums in order to invest? And if so, what are they? Because let's say they have a bare minimum of $500. So what if in order to even kick off some like investing, for example, on a specific platform, you have to drop maybe a couple hundred just for the starter fee. Then you have to drop a couple hundred every month to keep going with it. Then up front another couple hundred just to invest. And there's risk involved with that where you can lose fucking all of that where there's a good chance you will. In what world is this a good idea? Like,
okay, so it's a fully automated trading artificial intelligence, and this technology literally learns from past events in the markets and how to take advantage of future events when they occur. Okay, so AI, artificial intelligence, that's something like Siri, like Alexa or Tesla. Or, you know, when you're driving and you're in your car, and for example, let's just say I'm going from here to downtown Toronto and I'm driving on the highway. I don't know that there's a massive accident, but my phone does. Right? My phone reroutes me before I even get there because I can't see something. If I don't have my GPS on, I don't have my phone working for me. I can't see something on the highway that's a blockage to get me to my destination until I hit it. Right? Where this artificial intelligence is like your GPS. It's going to reroute you and kind of save some time for you. It's going to put you, it's basically convenience, So for example, like when with this artificial intelligence, being able to kind of set it and forget it. It's kind of like being able to get into the markets, to have this artificial intelligence trading for you so that you're not left out, right? And
something I will always run with. If it sounds too good to be true with an opportunity like this, most of the time it probably is. I do not trust for a fucking second that one, every single one of these WFABB girls or top leaders are spending a crazy amount of money every month to have the artificial intelligence. I think they're just talking about it. But two, I think that they're milking this. There has got to be a catch with this AI stuff because I'm not saying that the AI or artificial intelligence stuff is not amazing and impressive. That stuff is to me. I love technology and I love using the shit out of technology, but I am very wary of something like this trading for you. It just, from this company, this sounds very sketchy. And again, if I'm wrong about this and if this is like totally safe, someone can easily show me proof of that and I would love to read up on it more. I'm just saying, this does not sound good and I would not fucking trust my money with this, period. How easy and comfy they are expressing all this and preying on people who so desperately need money and want them to join something so that way they can benefit. But those poor people that are needing something and needing money are going to be required to spend more is just,
The company that we're actually partnered with that has this technology is called Endotech. So I'm actually going to share my screen to show you guys a little bit about Endotech so you can get familiar with the company. So this is our third-party company that we partnered up with that provides the artificial intelligence. Now, you can literally go on Endotech's website and you can browse around, you can take a look at it, take a look at their vision, their products, kind of how it works, all the big names that are, really connected with it. You can go into pricing, you can go into their portfolio and kind of see different strategies, different performances, different.
It says institutional licenses give it access to the finest and most powerful delivery currently available with the global cryptocurrency market. It is an opportunity to connect up to 10 million to our successfully performing trading strategies. To activate a license, you pay an entry fee up front. Once payment accepted, you will be guided by your senior staff to choose and connect strategies. Entry fee costs is $125,000 for a 1-year institutional license. So what I'm getting at is, okay, if this is a really serious thing and if people genuinely are able to do possibly well with this, you have to be making fucking bank to do it. So I'm wondering, there's a catch for the way that you may have access to this information through IGENIUS. There has got to be something. I'm sorry, but never once have I literally come across an MLM where I've looked at something and it was as magical as it fucking was being voiced, because there is no way. She says she's showing Endotech here and she says currently you are viewing a demo version. That's what it says on the screen. Why isn't she showing hers? Like her view, if she has access to this. She might not be buying it.
Etc. Okay. And, it's really cool to be able to take a look at this, and it's publicly traded, like I said, so anybody can go into it. Now you're probably thinking, well, why can't I just go straight to Endotech to get this, right? Why can't I just go straight to Endotech to be able to use this technology? Now, unless you have $125,000 a year to license this software, you can go ahead and do it, right? But it's, $125K a year, publicly traded website. You can go ahead. It's right here. You can email them if you have questions, but $125K a year, where with us, you're getting it for a fraction of the cost. Okay. And I'll kind of go into detail about that later, but usually people who trade on that platform are people who are trading millions and millions of dollars, have access to that.
That's what I'm curious about. If the system is set up to where people are trading crazy amounts of money, because if the upfront cost is $125,000, you're probably trading, fucking millions. That doesn't sound right. So you want people who barely are making any money to be able to possibly invest using this. There sounds like a catch. There's got to be a lack of opportunity with real trading, because that platform is made mainly for people who are making money out of the ass. Again, this doesn't sound right. This stuff was made for people probably, if this is a legit, like really good thing, for people making stupid money. Did somehow the IGENIUS company get a hold of this and are able to, because they're making a lot so they can pay that upfront fee, but they're giving access to people? Like, something doesn't sound right. I'm not kidding.
Okay. The performance has been historically amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually copy and paste the website in the chat for you guys so you can check it out on your own time. But all in all, guys, it's a third-party software that IGENIUS has access to. It's literally, like, you know how I was talking about the GPS, how it saves you that? This is literally navigation on steroids. Okay. The numbers on this website, also, I want you to keep in mind, they don't take into account for the trading and performance fees. It does have a 10% buy-in and a 20% profit share. But obviously, if something is making you the money, like that's a fair deal, right? Now, we do also get asked this question a lot. So this is something that I want to bring to everybody's attention. And it's if we have access to your accounts, if we have access to your funds. And no, we don't. Endotech has zero access to your trading accounts. Okay, the way it works is that you would link this artificial intelligence to your existing account, like if you have a digital wallet, and that's something that we also teach you how to set up here as well, but a digital wallet, and it cannot remove money. It can literally only trade it and spit you out the profit. Okay, so it can't dig into your wallet, take out more money, etc. We do not have access to your funds, period. You're in full control. Okay, so for example, like if you have a Binance account, if you're in the States, or if you have a Gemini account, if you're in Canada, then that's something that you would link to the artificial intelligence, and you can turn it off and on at any time. It runs 24 hours. It's in the background constantly, but you have the power to obviously withdraw your money at any time. And you do got to remember, I know that there's amazing percentages and rates and stuff like that on the website when you're actually checking it out, but past performance can never guarantee future gains. Okay, but something that I loved about it is that it is like a set it and forget it. Now, another few products that I also want to mention before I pass it back.
So here's a problem that I'm having so far. So these individuals vocalized at the very, very, very beginning of this part one of this video, how they knew people that were on this call were more than likely financially unstable. Okay.
Nearly half of North Americans say their expenses are equal to or greater than their income. That means that almost 50% of the world over here, they're living beyond their means. They're spending more than they're making. A recipe for disaster. Okay, I'm sure the majority of us on this call are living that reality right now. And that's why you're here, friend.
Let's get that out of the way. They knew that. They vocalized that. They're well aware. Why are they promoting this opportunity of trading that is meant for people who are financially capable of doing it? I'm sorry, but you should not be pushing for people who are barely making a buy on their paycheck to fucking invest like this. Because if they're barely getting by, investing is risky. And again, I know I don't know a lot about investing. All I'm saying though is pushing people to take that much of a risk, pay that much money, and having funds get taken, this is not fucking okay. This is not ethical. You should be encouraging people to find ways that will actually bring them good money, or promise them income, or promise them security, something that is more sustainable. This is not sustainable. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but this is disgusting to me. How they are going on, trying to push people who are barely making it by, paycheck to paycheck. And they are talking about all these crazy numbers and these investments and these things. I'm pissed right now because we have people that are trusting these individuals because again, they market themselves as professionals. With the way they post on social media, I get it. I understand why people would trust them. So we're going, and this is what's so fucked up. We are going to have people, especially in this year, that are going to trust these individuals, trust what they say, that are probably not doing well financially and they're struggling because that's why they're on that call. They're going to go and they're going to try, they're going to start, they're going to pay a lot of money, and they're going to be out thousands of dollars because a couple hundred here and there is going to pile up real quick. Bare minimum of $1,000 at least this year. They are probably more than likely going to lose out because multi-level marketing does not have a high success rate, and investing in things, if you do not know how to invest, probably going to have a major failure rate with that as well. And it makes me mad because I know this individual knows. The other one, she knows too. They know the requirements, they know the possibilities. But the fact that they're so focused on getting a warm body under their team and making shit up or hiding the truth from them so that way they can make a personal profit. Making money from IGENIUS is one thing, but making money from actually investing, you can show. Why the fuck aren't you pulling up your investment portfolio? If it's external and has nothing to do with the MLM, and if you're an investor, fucking show it. Show something. Show proof that you're doing well. Show some form of something. Why is that not being shown in this call? Nothing is adding up here.
Alicia, to close off the products. Okay, we have an educational money management platform called Money Pro. Now, this is a little bit separate from, like the crypto trading stuff like that. It literally teaches you how to make, manage, and save money in a way where, if somebody's not money savvy, if somebody doesn't understand how to save, if somebody doesn't understand how to compound, this is a product that's going to teach you all about money and how to actually duplicate it and multiply it. Okay, we have Travel Pro, which is really cool. So something for me, like I said, I love to travel. You have savings on travels, you have savings on flights, hotels, cruises, cars, etc. And then there's also Wallet Pro, and this is really neat and interesting as well. So Wallet Pro, you can literally spend any currency and crypto on the same Visa card. Okay, so you have a Visa card. If there's crypto in your crypto Visa, you can input it to a debit machine or pay for it at a restaurant, and it will convert your crypto into US or into Australian or into Canadian. And you can pay with one card, which is
features that you can get with higher level plans. There you go. So if you get the bare minimum plan, you're not going to get these features. That's not something just unique to IGENIUS. I hope people know, like, that is something anyone can get. And if I'm being real here, there are literally so many opportunities to save money for travel that you can do. And I'm so annoyed with this now. And I'm going to actually share a personal experience that you guys know. I'm currently paying off some debt right now, and I want to get a really, really nice credit card. I want to make sure my credit score is high enough so that way I can get this one. I want to get a travel credit card, and what I'm going to do is it's a business travel credit card. So I'm going to have it to where I will pay for business expenses and things through that credit card, and so those points are going to build up and provide travel points so that way, and miles, so that way I can travel at a cheaper rate and save a lot of money on traveling while at the same time covering business expenses. Able to save money and use your purchases and everyday purchases that you make, or just business purchases strictly, to go towards earning miles for your ventures. I'm sorry, but that's going to be more profitable if you got a travel card and used it for example, every time you went out to buy something and then paid off your card at the end of every statement. It would literally build you up more money to save up for traveling and more points for miles than this shit. Like, this stuff is a facade, in my opinion. This is stuff where they're telling you the benefits that they have, but there's stuff that can be easily replaced by a whole different other concept that has nothing to do with the MLMs.
really, really cool. We're actually the only company that has that right now. All right, but I'm going to pass it back off to Alicia and take it away from there.
Thank you, friend. Thank you. So did you guys see those products? Tell me something in there was like, yep, I need that. Yep, I need that. Yep, I need that. Because for me, it's all of the things. Okay, I need all of the things. So at the end of the day, guys, here's the bottom line. We're trying to work smarter, not harder, right?
Yes, and working smarter is encouraging individuals to spend several $100s in order to get started with your predatory fucking MLM. I love that for us.
2022, let's work smarter, not harder, okay? So, I mean, what we lack, we make up for in resources, okay? So I want to learn day trading, but I don't know how. I don't want to read the markets. I don't want to know how to do all that. Okay, perfect. Let me leverage the experts that we have and let me copy and paste their trade alerts. Boom. I want to make money in crypto. Again, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to trade. Boom. Let me access this artificial intelligence crypto trader that we have to trade my crypto for me and spit out the profits. Done. I want my house clean, but I don't want to do it. Let me hire a cleaner to go do it, right?
They act like this is so fucking easy. I want to hire someone to clean my house, so I go do it. You need money for that, which is money that some people are lacking according to what you vocalize, because that's your target fucking audience. You act like it's so easy to trade. It's not. That's why it's so difficult for people to do well, and you need professionals. And the fact that she is trying to act as if this is a no-brainer and try and make you think like, oh, don't think, just do it. This sounds great, doesn't it? It sounds great. When it sounds the best is when you need to be looking into it the most. I'm sorry, but this is a walking red flag in my opinion, because they're trying to show you all the good things and nothing negative or possibilities by any means with this.
You see the pattern here? You guys see the pattern, right? Leverage the people and systems that already exist in order to work for you, okay? We're working smarter, not harder, right? Right? So, I mean, like, you want to get wealthy? You need to do what successful people are doing, okay? Odell Beckham Jr., okay? I'm going to share the screen here for a second. Odell Beckham Jr., friends. Okay, he's in the NFL. He's known for his one hand behind the head. He grabs it on the pass and makes a touchdown. That's what he's known for. This man is one of the GOATs in NFL, okay? He's not actually the GOAT because that's TB, but this guy right here took his whole salary in Bitcoin. Took his whole salary, his NFL salary. You guys, these people make millions.
You want to know something so fucking funny? New information has actually come out about this. So yeah, Odell Beckham Jr. decided to take on cryptocurrency. Part of it was, I think, a brand deal as well because he partnered with Cash App. I'm going to read this recent article about this situation, and other people shared it too because now WFABB needs to kind of switch up their argument. This is an article, and again, I will link in the description below. The Action Network is reporting that the deal was made on November 12th, a week after veteran receivers released by the Cleveland Browns, and a day when a Bitcoin cost $64,158, according to CoinDesk. The price of Bitcoin now down 46.55%. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like that fucking hurt. Anyways, based on Monday's Bitcoin prices, and assuming that Beckham did convert a lump sum of $750,000 to Bitcoin when the deal was made in November, that salary would now be worth $401,500. And despite the drop in value, he would still have to pay taxes on income as provided to him as its $750,000 in value. So, in addition to federal income tax, Beckham would have to pay state income tax in California, where the Rams play in, which has one of the highest state income tax rates in the country. He's the upper reaches of his income qualifies for a 2.3 tax rate, which kicks in at $625,370. His overall compensation, including a signing bonus incentives, was reported to be worth as much as $4.25 million. So, because it's not known whether Beckham moved the $750,000 at all once into Bitcoin or spread it out over multiple conversions, it's difficult to pinpoint an exact figure for Beckham's losses. If the deposit was made to him in total on November 12th, that investment is now worth around $35,000 after federal and state taxes, according to Darren Ravel of the Action Network. It's not good at all. But if he, let's say, spread it out, he still takes on a loss. Now, again, he partnered with Cash App, apparently, from what I'm saying, so I am sure he got a decent amount of compensation as well, because that is a big risk for him. So I'm sure he's probably sitting pretty good, no matter what, honest to God. All I'm saying, though, is don't trust random people with stories, because this is an updated experience now, how this the value of Bitcoin has dropped by 46.55%. Also, can I remind you, Odell Beckham Jr. is able to blow money. He's able to waste money. He probably has backup money. He has a lot of money going in and out. And the audience members of the Zoom call, what money do they have to throw out? Not shit. A little bit easier for an individual like him to toss money out and say, I'm gonna take money in Bitcoin and we'll see. Because he financially can afford it. Whereas some people, a fucking gallon of milk right now is too expensive at this point. So again, know your fucking demographic.
Wild, like stuff like that, right? Like Odell Beckham Jr., a major player in the NFL. And he's like, nah, I don't want your money. I want Bitcoin. Wild, okay? When you see rich people make moves like this is the time to make the same moves.
Hi. Can I clarify something? You want to know why the rich people are making moves? Those moves? This one's gonna fucking shock you. Cause they're rich. I'm sorry, but I am not going to be calm and chill about an individual like this who is spewing misinformation on purpose. I am not gonna go around and tell people to go invest money because a rich person does it. Because they are rich, they have a lot of opportunities to write off taxes and do lots of things that benefit them. The everyday average American, or any other person for that matter, does not usually have access to that. And I'm sorry, but for me personally, looking at that, that's fucking common sense for her to not teach that. Especially if she is so well versed in financial literacy, she knows. Sorry, not sorry, but you blatantly are saying, do what the rich people do about fucking Bitcoin, where somebody can easily blow money. That man can blow money and be fine. He will be fine because he is a high value player. The average American is not capable of doing that. The average person is not able to do that. And the fact that you are trying to push that, disgusting.
The Staples Center, friends, where Kobe Bryant, legendary, rest in peace, Kobe. Guys, I was in Ecuador when this happened. I was sitting down at a dinner or at a lunch eating in Ecuador, and this came on the news. Broke my heart when Kobe died, okay? But listen, the Staples Center, where he built his whole career, Crypto.com Arena. They're changing the name. They've changed the name to crypto.com, the Staples Center, which is
another thing that might really rock your world. Have you ever heard of rebranding? I know. What if they just wanted to rebrand? Like literally, what if they just wanted to change a name?
a staple, okay, has been known as the Staples Center since the beginning of its time, is changing its name to crypto.com.
And ABC Family, remember that? They also rebranded to calling themselves Reform. There are literally so many brands and businesses that do this all the time. Like, it doesn't even have a significant, like, meaning. They just changed the fucking name.
Bitcoin is still in the infancy stage, okay? Let me put this into perspective for you, okay? If you own even 0.05 of a Bitcoin, did you hear that right? 0.05 of a Bitcoin, okay? You're already part of the 0.01% of crypto holders. Did you guys hear that right? To own just a 0.05 of a Bitcoin, you're already almost in the 1% of crypto holders. Wild. We are in the infancy stages. Don't let that go over your head. Now is the time to get in, okay? I'm gonna pass it back off to my girl. She's gonna spit some cost facts for you.
All right, so you guys are probably wondering, okay, how much does it cost to leverage these experts? How much does it
After 47 minutes of this Zoom call, we're finally hitting to how much this is going to cost. I love how they say this for the end of the call.
How much does it cost to reprogram your relationship with money? Okay. Now, at the end of the day, there's two sides to this. Now, 85% of the people that actually pay the monthly fees and use this product are just customers on this platform. Okay. But in terms of the packages and really how to get involved, I'm going to share my screen so I can show you a little bit.
85% of them are customers. Does that include the promoters who are also customers? How are they calculating this? That's what I like to know, because most of the time in MLMs, customers are the promoters. So anyways.
It's right here. You'll see there's 3 different packages. Now there's the Select, Premium, and Elite package. Everything that we've talked about in terms of the university, education, learning live with live professionals, Money Pro to help you manage and save more money and what to do with it. Market Pro is giving you all the breakdowns of really how to get into the markets, how to learn the lingo of crypto, the lingo of Forex, and really just the little things that you're probably missing. And it's, there's beginner, expert, and advanced education. You have your Forex Thrive, commodity alerts, crypto core, Sequelizer, which is a different type of strategy. Equities Prime, SK Live.
Holy shit. Remember when I said people who join, if they stayed in, they could lose a bare minimum of $1,000? Correction. Looks like it's $2,000 and almost $2,100 that people could lose just from the monthly renewal fee. So you're telling me more than likely, if they did this and they didn't come out really well financially, you need to do $2,400. $2,400 that's gonna come out of your pocket at least in the first year. Not to mention, you have to at least make that in order to break even. So you're not even profiting yet. And again, question, how many people legitimately make that much money in this company? I really don't believe very much at all. I know they don't have an income disclosure statement, but all I'm saying is we know the numbers with people in regards to multi-level marketing. Most people do not do well. Most people in any MLM for that matter do not even average $2,400 a year. Wow, this is bad.
Share, Elite Advantage, and your Crypto Elite powered by Endotech, which is the AI bot. Okay. Now, obviously, myself and a lot of the customers, and like I said, you're going to be on this platform for different reasons. There's a lot of different people on this platform. Okay. The Elite is obviously the most common package because it has the artificial intelligence. Okay. You get access to absolutely everything in the Elite package. Now, that is a one-time payment of $1,499. Okay. Now, the premium pack has everything included except for the artificial intelligence. Okay. That is $599, and then the Select is $299. Now, regardless of which package you'll choose, you do have a monthly fee of $174 USD. Also, if you want to look down here, Wallet Pro and Travel Pro, these are some of the things that you get included depending on which package you choose.
Also, I would like to add, if you do buy the most expensive one, you have to at least make $3,600, not including the taxes of the money you make in IGENIUS, to break even. To break even. In what fucking world is that okay?
So let me just share. Now, guys, obviously, in terms of the packages and in terms of the monthly fee, that's something that's obviously just like a Netflix subscription or a Spotify subscription to really just keep your products and your package up and running, right? And something that,
It's like a Netflix subscription. Yeah, well, my Netflix is fucking what? Last time I think I looked, because my family has one, it's like, what, $16 a month? 16 versus a couple hundred a month. But nice try. Nice fucking try on that one. My Disney Plus for an entire year was like, what, $70?
How many things are you subscribed to right now? Because I don't know about you guys, I'm subscribed to Netflix. I'm subscribed to, you know, cable, Spotify. I have so many different editing apps on my phone. I got Uber Eats. I have a coffee addiction. Starbucks is literally like my go-to. I don't know if you guys shop at Sephora. I don't know if you guys are into gaming, but whatever it is, Amazon Prime, like, you know what I mean? These are all things that we're paying for on a monthly, but how many of those things are paying you?
How many people are getting paid in IGENIUS? Let's actually ask that question. I'm sorry, but I'm going to put more value on Disney, which gives me a break from work, than a multi-level marketing company, okay? And again, why is it that at the beginning of this call, again, y'all were talking about a lot of people on this call were probably making, like, going from paycheck to paycheck financially wise. So you want to take the small joys away from them if they have something like this to invest in your MLM so you can cash in more? Write up yours. Hell no.
Right. And this is something that when I got into business, it's not something that I understood. I was like, oh, this is too much money. This is too expensive. But then I started really looking at all the different things that I was spending money on. And I was like, is that giving me an ROI? Is that putting money back in my pocket? Is Netflix educating me? You know? So another thing that
Hi, this is your friendly reminder that you deserve breaks and things to take your mind off the everyday life, okay? If you're a mom, you deserve moments of peace. You deserve fun times. You deserve a coffee. You deserve to have joys in life. I just want to let you know because I am real sick and tired of people pushing that every little move that you have to make makes you money. Also, making a shit ton of money is not what everyone wants to do. Some people are very comfortable with the way they are. That is fine. There is nothing wrong with that. But the demonization of random products that you find joy in is bullshit. The demonization of just enjoying where you are in life is gross. I'm sick and tired of this mentality that they're pushing.
I also want you guys to know is that regardless of the package that you choose, let's just say you started off with the premium package and you wanted to eventually upgrade to elite, you can do that as well. And you would just pay the difference, which is something that I really, really liked. Okay. Now, some of you guys are probably wondering, how can I make this free? The monthly subscription. So I kind of want to break something down for you guys. And this is where it comes into building the business side. Okay. If 85% of the people are just customers using the platform, right? Like I mentioned, we are an affiliate marketing model. Okay. So something similar to like what Amazon does. And Amazon does something.
No, that is factually incorrect. Affiliate marketing, like Amazon, since she's going to go in there. I have an Amazon storefront, okay? If someone purchases some of my favorites, things that I've had, which I have some favorite items as well, I might get a very small percentage of that. I literally have all my favorite items there. There is an affiliate marketing where all you do is somebody purchases through my link and that's it. I'm not recruiting you. There's no physical way to recruit you into it. Nothing. I'm sorry, but IGENIUS is bullshit. It is not an affiliate company when in order to make money off of it, you have to spend a lot of money. Because again, you have to spend the upfront cost in order to make money off of it. $179 or up. Just the starter fee, not including monthly. If it was an affiliate program, you could join for free and then use your link and have people purchase. So again, this is not affiliate.
And Amazon does something really, really smart. Amazon is its own company, its own website, but I can have my own shop on Amazon. I can have my own links to my products and somebody can be searching something through my link and I'd make a profit off of it. Right. So it's literally something as simple like as that. And let's for any reason say like, you know, you start using the platform, you start using the products, you love seeing the, you know, trade alerts, you're loving the crypto AI, and you have people that are also interested in learning crypto, or you have people that are also interested in getting into the markets, or maybe you have somebody who has no idea what the hell they're doing, but, you know, wants to learn or just use the artificial intelligence. If you have 4 people that, you know, use this platform, okay, then your monthly subscription is completely waived.
How realistic is it to think that the average everyday person can get 4 people to spend almost $200 a month on the low end?
More than that, and we will start paying you. Okay, the company starts to pay you. So there's 2 main ways of making money. So obviously through your trades and building. Now, the comp plan, I'm not going to go too much into detail about the comp plan. I'm actually going to send a link in the chat and you guys can check out that video in terms of the 8 different ways of getting paid when it comes to building the business, because it is a little bit of a long video, like half an hour long. So you guys can watch that obviously on your own time. But like I said, there's many different benefits to joining the platform in terms of trading, education, building a business, etc. Right? So I'm going to pass it off to Alicia and she's going to close out the call.
It's now clicking. So she just said the benefits of building your business and to get your monthly costs going away. So you need to build a team then to get your monthly costs gone. So it's not affiliate marketing. It's literally just growing a team and having people underneath you so that way you don't have to pay a certain amount. Tell me that y'all have a dependency on recruitment without directly telling me. Just kidding. She directly told us. But like, ew. Oh my God. Okay. So you guys, that was it for today's video. That was a lot. That, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like tension in my jaw because I'm so uncomfortable. But anyways, we are gonna end today's video right here. That was a lot. Comment what you guys thought. Don't forget to check out part 1 if you guys haven't. And yeah, I love you all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay glowing, my beautiful queens. Love you. Bye.